my instinctive reaction was to shoot the dog. My thinking was, it's one of the killer dogs that was in Wolfenstein 3D, the 1992 predecessor to Doom, and by me striking first, I thought I was genuinely defending myself, only for chat to absolutely chew me out, saying it was the second worst thing I've ever done.
How is it bad ending? What do you mean? It's... The dog was attacking me, dude.
After rerunning the house WOD, I made my way back to the dog and realized he was completely friendly. He only barked to let me know I was there.
You stupid bitch.
Which, if anything, made me feel like a complete piece of shit. The dog will follow you around the complex as much as it can, only stopping when you get to an elevated level of geometry, after which it will be unable to pass, but will still run around the area you were last, which is actually another masterstroke in this game's design, because some areas are tight dead ends. So if the dog actually sat still and waited for you, because it has collision, it'd basically body block you, forcing you to reload a save. One thing I did notice though, whenever the dog died, nearby, I could hear a demonic wailing sound. This makes much more sense going into the next room as you're attacked by a giant two-headed dog.
Fucking hell!
Its model taken straight from the Cerberus boss from Blood, another first-person shooter from 1997 developed by Monolith, the same company that made Fear. One of my favorite first-person shooters ever. It has 3000 HP, so triple that of the Hellfish. You'll have a really hard time trying to take it down. And much like taking down the fish, you're punished more than rewarded. With the Hellfish, it explodes into a dozen smaller, hard-to-hit versions. But by killing the Cerberus, you'll hear it collapse. But a faint whimper nearby, and realize that by killing the monster, you also kill the friendly dog as well. There's a direct connection to this dog in Vegg's journal, finding his friend's sketchbook.
I spent some time looking through my friend's sketchbook, just in case there was something important in there. I had no idea what to expect, but I was definitely not prepared for the strange artwork I found inside. The sketches were mostly abstract and dark, with a lot of imagery depicting death, sadness, and despair. As I flipped through the pages, the artwork seemed to get increasingly darker. And I began to feel a sense of dread. I decided that I'd seen enough and closed the book, feeling a little bit shaken. After that, I decided to try and take my mind off of things and do some Amazon shopping. I need a USB 3.5-inch floppy drive if I'm going to try and recover some of these old files. Lord knows whether anything can be retrieved from these discs. They're nearly 20 years old. Fingers crossed.
There's another folder in the My House Google Drive called Sketchbook. Opening it, you can see a drawing of the house, a blue keycard typical of Doom maps, and also a heavily distorted dog. Another entry